Hello and welcome to another episode of Pixelmon Modded Survival, and we once again have that lucky situation where I have Sniffles. Now where a Pokemon that we need has force battled us. However, it's not shiny this time, but it is a Corphish. We did need a Corphish. We have the Crawdon already, and we actually have people on the server today. Woo! So the training area is open. Everyone's enjoying that. But let's go ahead and get this Corphish. I have some Pokemon on me because we're going to try something really special today. That something is going to be breeding. Now, I actually did a little research on it, so I kind of know what I'm doing, or I think I know what I'm doing at least. So we'll see if we can get this working, and we probably won't be able to see an egg by the end of this episode, but maybe next episode we will see one. We'll get everything set up. And we'll have some Pokemon ready to do a little love making. So, he's still sleeping, huh? Gonna have to false swipe him. Oh, some recoil damage. I don't want that. Get him asleep, get him asleep. Alright, so he's sleeping. Hit him with a dive ball. Only 4 dive balls left, and there's only so many water Pokemon in the game. So let's go ahead and catch them. Oh man, I remember when, there we go. I remember when I was trying to catch that Kyogre, just tossing all dive balls and everything at it. Alright, so, as you can see right now, we have a bunch of our Eevees on us, as well as our Ditto. So I think we are going to set up our breeding areas right out here in our front lawn. So we just need to get these trees despawning, and then we can get that going. And then hopefully we can get some good Eevees. Obviously, Eevees are, you know, pretty difficult to find, and I figure if I can get some good Eevees breeding, then that opens up quite a, you know, selection of Pokemon that I can turn those into through evolutions. I have them all in my Pokedex now, yes, but we can make them even better by breeding them, and maybe even using a full Eevee team. You know, I'd really love, I have done it before and it was pretty successful, but I'd really love to make one that's like just plain amazing. And ooh, there we go, we get some gelatinous slime too. That's been an issue before, but let's start with the basics of breeding. Hello! I can come in, it's my house. So let's go ahead and put all this slime away. We got a lot of it now. But we can go ahead and make the thing now. What's it called? Oh yeah, ranch. So you need this ranch block to go ahead and make the appropriate item. Now to do that, obviously we need a PC. Well, not obviously, it's a new thing. PC, flower pot, and a piston. How do you make flower pots again? Okay, we're gonna need bricks. I don't know if I have raw clay. You know, I got a lot of stuff prepped before this episode, but I didn't get a lot of clay. Kind of forgot about the ranch blocks themselves. I got like everything else prepped. So I think I may have turned that all into bricks or something like that at some point. Maybe I turned them into stained clay. One last check. Alright, so we can get them from the shop, really. Shop, buy, resources, and it's not in there. Building blocks. Actually, I think it would be items. And clay. How much does this cost me? $1 a piece? Alright, that's not too bad. So that is 3 flower pots that'll be, so that's plenty. Let's go ahead and get this cooked up. Will that double? I want to see if that'll double with the furnace. No, it doesn't. It's fine. Next, we are going to need glass panes. We have some glass here. And here's plenty of glass panes. So we have that. We need redstone, of course. And we need glowstone blocks. So there we go. We have plenty after training. As you see, my Pokemon... Actually, I don't have any of the Pokemon on me that I did train, but I do have a the orb right here, the orb of static souls. It is full now, so probably in the next episode or very soon we will attempt to get a Zapdos. Hope it doesn't go as poorly as it did with the Moltres, and we can get that going. So let's go ahead and see what we're about to do. Now, what were we about to do? We need... Oh yeah, the bricks. So we have them now. We actually need to pound out some aluminum ingots. So let's go ahead and grab our hammer. We're going to need 6 of them per PC. I want to make 2 of these breeder things, because we got those 2 areas in our front lawn. It'd be amazing to do that. So we'll pound out 12 of these, and then be all stacked with them. Oh yeah, you can just kind of pound right through it now. Alright. So, we'll continue to do this. Could have had some of these prepped. I forgot I needed 12 of them. Oh well. So yeah, breeding is kind of complex on Pixelmon. I've been told it's more complex than it is in regular Pokemon. I was talking to a few people. First it was me and Piggy just not knowing anything about breeding, trying to figure it out. So we figured out a lot of the Minecraft aspects of it, and then Tori actually came in and told me a little bit about the breeding in Pokemon itself. So putting all that information together and looking on the wiki, I actually did some reading up this time. I think we'll be able to get some Pokemon bred. Now, when you do breed, there's a lot of things. Obviously, you need a male and a female Pokemon, but you also need appropriate environment, and that doesn't necessarily mean the biome, but that means the blocks that they have around them. Alright, we have enough aluminum plates now. Let's go ahead and make some of these into these. And we're actually going to need more of these later on when we set up the environment. So I'll explain that in a moment. So we have the redstone, we have the glass, and we have that. Alright. I think it goes like this. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 PCs. Let's go ahead and get 2 flower pots. Perfect. And what is the last ingredient? Pistons. I feel like I have pistons around somewhere from something I must have done, but I don't know for sure, so let's just check real quick. If I do have them, it'll be in this chest, and no, I do not have any. So pistons, obviously we're just going to do this. We're going to need 2 iron, 6 wood, and some stone, a little bit of hiccups as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. We already got the redstone on us, and we need cobble, and I don't have any actual cobble. Wow. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, what pick do I have on me right now? Yeah, that'll do. We gotta generate some cobble. And we can just do that right here. There we go. Now we need the pistons. And it's actually really cool how these are made. The piston system looks really cool. And I think I messed up the... I think I need actually another 2 cobble. And a redstone and the iron ingot. Yep, so we have 1. And let's get 2 more cobble. If there is some cobble in there and I'm missing it, my bad. But we just need to go ahead and get this. There we go. Now we have everything we need to make 2 of the breeders, which is called a ranch. Or a ranch block, to be specific if you need to look it up. Why did I grab the aluminum? There we go, there's our iron, or wood. I shifted that around again. Alright, so now we have these, the PCs, and the flower pots. There we go, we have 2 ranch blocks. Now let's go hope the trees have despawned there, just about. And we got another sapling. Ooh, and another block here. Did we get those? Yeah, we did. Cool. So let's do that. And we can go ahead and pop this thing down. Now, on average, they go out 9 by 9. And I'll show you what it means by that. Here's what we have here. And these blocks are actually going to be important, all the ones around it, so we'll get to that in a moment. But I just love the crafting recipe. It's a PC, a piston, and a flower pot. It has a flower on top. When you step away from it, it just goes down and becomes a flower. And then you come up, it pops up like that. It's actually so cool. I don't know why I get super excited over it, but I really like it. And then we'll set the other one up right here. And there we go. And then this room will actually work very nicely to set everything up. So we have those now. We actually need to put these Pokemon into PC. As I said, we're going to try to breed some EVs. Now, after conversating about breeding, you want to use Pokemon that have good IVs if you want to breed Pokemon with good IVs. So we looked about and we decided that these 3 are the best. Actually, my Umbreon, and these two are the best, but obviously Glaceon is a female, and you need a female in the breeding process. Can't be all males. And I also have a decent Ditto. So I was actually really excited. I'm going to look at that Ditto real quick. I got to show you guys it. When I was told about like having good base EVs on the Ditto is really important, I got pretty happy because this EV is pretty set. Base IVs. It has 30 HP, 31 defense, and then 19, 26, 22, and then 11. The speed ain't nothing special, but most of those numbers are good. So we can definitely get some good IVs out of Pokemon we breed with this Ditto. Now we're going to set these up so we can have the environments different, so we're going to only put 2 in each of them. So over here, we're going to manage Pokemon. And then we'll throw, how about Jolteon, that's our male, and let's see how the design's going to look. We'll put Jolteon and Ditto in this one. So once you put those in, they come out right here, and you can actually have them like in front of your house. That's why I like this placement of them so much. And here we will put the couple of Glaceon and Espeon. Now they stay in your PC when you do this, so that's all in mind. So we have them there now, and now we got to get to changing the environment around to be more sufficient, because grass is actually a good thing, but every different type of Pokemon has a different environment that makes it good. Now once I actually get these bred into EVs, I can just make it all normal type, because Ditto's normal type, EVs are normal type. But to actually get the EVs, I need to breed these guys. So we're just going to start by doing this instead of going for EVs, just because, well, I do need to learn the breeding process anyway. And we're going to get some blocks that will help the process. Now, redstone blocks and, let's see, also redstone lamps are good for breeding the Jolteons, any electric type. So we're going to get ourselves some redstone lamps and redstone blocks and put those into there. So we have these now. Wool blocks are good for normal types, so those will accompany the Ditto. And we also need quartz for Espeon, or really quartz and diamond blocks will do. So how many diamonds do we have? Let's see how many blocks we can make out of this. But I think I'll just end up buying a lot of quartz from the shop. Yeah, I can only make 3 of those blocks anyway. We'll just buy quartz. Alright, put the diamonds away. So, /shop, and then of course ice and packed ice for Glaceon. Packed ice being the best for that. You can go on the wiki and see the different levels for it under our breeding environment, I think specifically. So let's go ahead and buy, definitely under the building blocks and blocks of quartz. Now we're going to need pretty much a lot of this. So we'll just get all that. Definitely starting to use up some of my money, but I did manage to get some boss drops and sell them in a live stream recently, so we're not doing half bad. Alright, I don't think it matters if the redstone lamps are lit up, so we just do that. We're going to actually start digging most of this area out, because it doesn't have to be anywhere specific, but the surface of the area is where the areas need to be. So anywhere on the surface and this will still work. Now we can actually do a little bit of a design here. And do that, because that'll all count for that. I don't want to dig that while you're standing on it, man. There we go. So we can do a little bit of that, and we also need some wool. So we'll do that around. Oh wait, no, that's quartz. Where's our wool at? Cake is actually preferable for the normal types, but we don't have a lot of cake on us. Maybe we'll get to making some of that. All right, and get that. Just get a nice little design here, and these blocks being around will help the environment so they can breed faster, because normally it can take up to like 2.5 hours, I think, for breeding, but we want it to go a little faster. So let's get this all set up for Ditto as well. Get the wool blocks around, and then obviously, you know, you can make this look a lot better than I'm doing right now. I'm just doing something basic because I think we are going to change these back to full-on normal type, so we'll have lots of wool and cake around here once we get them breeding a lot of EVs. But that'll do for now over there. Actually, I might as well use up the rest of the redstone lamps. So let's go ahead and do that. And a little bit of tile in there. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just setting stuff up. Alright, there. And there. There. And finally, here. And the grass also does help normal type a little bit, so I think that'll probably be a good balance for us. So we have all that going right now. Now we need to set these guys up over here. Now I don't actually have any packed ice with me, but we can easily go and grab some. So we're only going to need so much of it. And since packed ice and quartz both give 3 to the environment, we can just tile that out over there. And I figured the quartz and the packed ice would look nice together. Oh wait, we need our silk touch pick. Where would that be? It's not in there. Back. Death says bye, everyone. Alright, so yeah, I have no idea where my pick is. I guess I could bash it with my hammer. Okay, there's my hammer. Yeah, I guess I could bash it with my hammer and still get the blocks out of it. There we go. So we'll just get like 15 of these or something. Let's see, 9 by 9 would be 81 in total, so it would actually be a lot more than that to get it going. But we'll just get a nice little pile of this stuff, so we can actually get a start on the breeding process. Time of day doesn't matter, but it does have to be, well, it's easier to do it on the surface. You can actually do it in a building or underground, but then you have to do the blocks around actually above it, because they have to be on top. So back, we got a nice pile of this now, we can set it up. We'll just dig up like that whole area. Whee! Oh, took a little too much there. And then we're just going to go pattern that with the quartz and that, so 2, it only goes to 4 away, so oh, already messed that up. Need to tile it beautifully. Alright, so we can do that. That'll look relatively nice. And that's as far as that goes there. Okay, now we'll just lay the rest of this around and get the whole breeding area set up. You know, I'm just going to do lines of it. I'm probably going to replace all this eventually anyway, so this will be good enough. Alright, now we go up to the flowers over here. And go ahead and place all of this. Now we can buy a little bit more quartz just to even things out. But let's get this packed ice in here. There we go. And inventory's a little full right now. Shop. Buy menu. Building blocks. And let's get 7 quartz. There we go. Now we can do a little bit more. 2, 3, 4. And then a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oopsie. Espion, excuse me. I want to put some stuff down here. Alright, and there we go. Now the areas are relatively set, so the Pokemon should be happy. It should notify me over time on how they're doing. Let's see, I think we need a little bit more wool here. So let's start laying some of that out. We'll just set up the wool like this. Nice and simple. Doesn't need to be tiled or anything. Guys, we're just going to replace the, actually we can lay the cakes around however we want once we get to that phase. But I guess we will want to go ahead and find the cakes. Alright, so we have this for now. It's not flawless of a system, but it is pretty much how this works. Now the environment should be relatively sufficient for both Psychic and Ice type, so we'll see if those breed. Now since I'm trying to breed 2 separate types in it, it's not the most efficient way to do it. Once I can make just like fully normal breeding areas, that'll be best, and that'll just be with all wool and cakes. obviously just putting a full layer of cake will be the best way to breed. So we're going to go ahead and do that whenever they start to fall in love there. Now just making sure, yeah, the Glaceon was a female, Espeon and Jolteon were male, and then Ditto is, well, Ditto's a Ditto. So let's go ahead and put this down too. Just try to use up all these blocks really, because we can. And then I guess we can actually try to get some cakes. So, because I forget the exact recipe of cake, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a little bit more work getting these areas set up and give them a little more time to become acquainted with each other, and then once we start to try to develop some cakes and maybe see any results from this, I'll come back to you guys and we'll see what we can do. So, see you then. We are back, and this has caught my eye here. I was flying around looking for some milk tanks to milk. I got myself 9 buckets so we can get plenty of cake. And this massive electrode has come out. Luckily we grabbed some more Pokemon so we should be able to beat him. I think Metagross could be able to do the trick. As you can see, we have... oh boy. We have done some work on Metagross in the training area. Oh, really? Metagross tanked that explosion, but I should have actually thought about the fact that a yellow boss was going to explode. What's that beacon over there? I don't know, but look at the new Pidgeotto model. It's so nice. So yeah, we're just looking for some Miltanks right now, so we can get those cakes rolling and really have the maximum efficiency for Ditto. And then the Eevees after that. Once we do get to the point where we're just breeding Eevees, I do want to... oh, look, a Venusaur. I do want to just have it all cakes. I just want the Eevees to be crawling across cakes, making babies the whole way along. But, oh, here's some Miltanks. Ah, they're fighting. No, Ekans, I need to milk things. Yes. 2 buckets of milk each. Now I think you can milk your own Miltanks, and they, regen the milk over time. So I think I'm going to try to catch one of these guys, because I already had a Miltank, but I can't find him in my PC. So we'll have to do that again later. Not right, fine, Voltorb, we're just going to kill you then, okay? Assurance. Bye. Can someone just kill the other one? Oh, here it is. Oh, there it is. So we'll have Parasect go after him, because Miltanks aren't the easiest catches, so we'll get a false swipe on him. False swipe. And Premier Ball, since we're getting milk out of you. Yeah, okay, Ultra Ball would be a smart thing to do, but come on. Gonna get the milk. Nice white Premier Ball. There we go. Got a Miltank. We'll see if he automatically refreshes when we heal him or something, because then we can fill up all these buckets nice and quickly. We'll see if there's any other Miltanks along the way. Yes, there are. So we won't even have to check the Miltank right away. Milk, milk. There we go. So you get 2 buckets of milk per Miltank. I don't know if I actually did that measurement before. I don't think I've actually had to get a bucket of milk in Pixelmon in a long time. So we'll see if healing changes it, or if maybe just the catching changed it. But if healing changes it, that'll be awesome. Alright, no, he's still drained. But that's plenty of milk. So now we can go back to our home. Now, I don't think the wheat has grown yet, but we should have some bones around here somewhere. We probably don't have a lot of them. And I don't think I actually have a Whalmer pail. We have some bones. How do we make a Whalmer pail? Let's see. Actually, no, didn't they fix that? Yeah, I think they fixed that, so I can't really do that anymore. We'll find out another time. See if we can go speed up some of this wheat. And as you can see here, I have these areas finished up. Now, I also want to show you guys something I figured out. You can go up to the Pokemon, and ooh, they getting... oh, look at the hearts coming off them! Yeah, I can see how much the rate of the egg going happens by right-clicking them. And, yeah, it grows rapidly every day, so that's a pretty good ratio. I'll look up the exact time it'll take for that to form an egg later on, but I think that's a pretty good one. And over here, oh, Ditto's got that. See, Jolteon likes Ditto a tiny bit more. So Ditto is a bit more into this than Jolteon is, so I might need to put a couple more redstone blocks around. Or a couple more lamps, actually. Let's make a few more. And then we can replace redstone blocks with those, because we want to kind of keep it even. So we can actually go ahead, and I thought I had there's the redstone. So we can get them, you know, they have to make love with each other, so we're going to have to get that going. There we go. Now, where can we put these? I guess they don't have to be lit up, so actually right here. Alright, does that change it enough? Hold on, let me, we don't need the glass panes anymore. Tiny bit more. Alright, we'll, put a few of these around then. Because I'm pretty sure with the ratio it is right now, Jolteon should be higher than, Ditto. But apparently it's not the case. It's more attracted every day. Tiny bit every day. Maybe that'll equal out a little bit. So we have our 2 designated areas right here. These 2, they look like they're ready to make an egg anytime soon. I'm sure we'll have one waiting for us next episode. So that'll be really cool. Let's just get some cakes going here. Got our seeds. And wheat. Let's just get the wheat that's more ready, darn it. And that one, sweet. Alright, so we're not getting much. But we'll be able to make a couple cakes. Maybe just 1 cake. But we'll be able to make more in the future. Alright, yeah, 1 cake. It's alright. A cake to finish the episode. Going in here. And got the eggs. Let's go ahead and put all our extra milk in there. I think we need 2 buckets of milk per cake. So, oh yeah, and we need sugar. You know, I don't have a sugarcane farm. But I have plenty of sugar, so. Let's go ahead and make that into that. Now let's see if I can make this off memory. We need that. I can't make this off memory. I'm gonna call it right now. Alright, so cake. 3 buckets of milk, 1 egg, 2 sugar. Gotcha. 1 egg. Oh. 1, 2. That should be something I should be able to make offhand. Just cake. It's one of my favorite items in Minecraft. The lie! Haha, we got an achievement. And let's see. I guess I'll just put this because Jolteon's really not into this right now. So we'll put this over here. Now I'll just increase it by a little bit. Obviously, hold on, we can learn right now. Can we silk touch a cake with a diamond with a hammer? No, we can't. So once I put the cakes down, they're going to stay down for good. But we now have an efficient way of getting cakes. We can milk up this milk tank at any time. Also, the core fish we caught, it has a neutral nature, hardy. Just thought I'd show you guys that. And the IVs are right there. Pretty good on health and attack and defense, so it could be a pretty good one. Especially if we were to breed it. But I don't really plan on using one. It's not bad though, so we'll put it away. And never see it again. And of course our Anorith is almost ready to turn into an Armaldo. But we'll do that next episode when we get to a little more training. Hopefully see the egg. Thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, leave a like and some kind comments down below. And I will make sure to check them out. So, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching and goodbye.